Now, we all know it hasn't always been easy. You know, the crisis that hit near the end of my campaign back in 2008, it would end up costing millions of Americans their jobs, their homes, their sense of security. But we have fought back. We have got back off our feet. We have dusted ourselves off. Today, our businesses have added nearly 10 million new jobs over the past 52 months. Construction is up. Manufacturing is back. Our energy, our technology, our auto industries, they're all booming. The unemployment rate is at its lowest point since September of 2008. It's dropped faster than any time in 30 years. This morning we found out that in the second quarter of this year, our economy grew at a strong pace. And businesses are investing. Workers are building new homes. Consumers are spending. America's exporting goods around the world. So the decisions that we made to rescue our economy, to rescue the auto industry, to rebuild the economy on a new foundation, to invest in research and infrastructure, education, all those things are starting to pay off. The world's #1 oil and gas producer, it's not Saudi Arabia, it's not Russia, it's the United States of America. We've tripled the amount of electricity we get from wind. We've increased by 10 times the amount of electricity we get from the sun. And all that is creating tens of thousands of jobs across the country. Our high school graduation rate is at a record high. More young people are earning their college degrees than ever before. 401ks have recovered their value. Home prices are rising. And yes, millions of families now have the peace of mind, just like Victor's family does, of getting quality, affordable health care when you need it. It makes a difference in people's lives. And that's what's at stake right now, making sure our economy works for every American. See, I'm glad that GDP has grown, and I'm glad that corporate profits are high, and I'm glad that the stock market is booming. But what really I want to see is a guy working 9 to 5 and then working some overtime. I want that guy making more than the minimum wage. And what I really want is somebody who's worked for 20, 30 years being able to retire with some dignity and some respect. You know, what I really want is a family, you know, that they have the capacity to save so that when their child is ready to go to college, they know they can help, and that it's affordable, and that child's not going to be burdened down with debt. That's the measure of whether the economy is working. Not just how well it's doing overall, but is it doing well for ordinary folks who are working hard every single day and aren't always getting a fair shot. That's what we're fighting for. That's why I ran for president. That's what I'm focused on every day. And these actions, you know, they come with a cost. When you block policies that would help millions of Americans right now, you know, not only are those families hurt, but the whole economy is hurt. So that's why this year, my administration, what we said was, we want to work with Congress, we want to work with the Republicans and Democrats to get things going, but we can't wait. So if they're not going to do anything, we'll do what we can on our own. And we've taken more than 40 actions aimed at helping hard-working families like yours. That's when we act, when Congress won't. So, you know, when Congress failed to pass equal pay legislation, I made sure that women got more protection in their fight for fair pay in the workplace. Because I think that when women succeed, everybody succeeds. I want my daughters paid the same as your sons for doing the same job. Congress had the chance to pass a law that would help lower interest rates on student loans. They didn't pass it. I acted on my own to give millions of Americans a chance to cap their payments, the program that Victor's taken advantage of. I don't want our young people just saddled with debt before they've even gotten started in life. When it comes to the minimum wage, last week marked 5 years since the last time the minimum wage went up. Now, you know the cost of living went up. Minimum wage didn't go up. So I went ahead on my own. When it came to federal contractors, I said, you want to get a federal contract, you got to pay your workers at least $10.10 an hour. And I've been trying to work with governors and mayors. I've been trying to work with governors and mayors, in some cases with business owners, just calling them up directly. How about giving your folks a raise? And some of them have done it. And you know, so, since I first asked Congress to raise the minimum wage, businesses like the Gap, you got 13 states in D.C., they've gone ahead and raised their minimum wage. It makes a difference in people's lives.